Blessings. I'm Reverend Dr. Edward Smith Davis, your conference minister of this great Southern Conference of the United Church of Christ. I greet you in the words of Jesus. Peace be with you. Nearly 2 years ago, something happened. Something so wonderful was happening. It had me thinking, it had me wondering, and it changed my perspective on the state of the church. I was privileged to witness the movement of our clergy here, participating in justice-related issues all over the conference. I was excited because it signaled to me that effective ministry can still be done amidst the pessimism that exists in our society. I felt then that we as a conference needed to be more supportive of those who were engaged in the advocacy, and that we needed to be full participants in committing to works of justice. I, with the support of the board of directors, declared that we would be a mission-minded, justice-hearted conference of the United Church of Christ. With that being said, I have been struggling with the idea of domestic violence in the media lately. The sports world and corporate America have taken up the position of addressing this issue head-on, and I commend them for their efforts. However, I believe that the church should be driving this debate. Our churches must be a place where healing, hope, and wholeness can occur. Beloved, we live in a time where domestic violence threatens the well-being of our women, children, and families. We can no longer close our eyes and pretend not to see, shut our ears and pretend not to hear the cries that come from the lips and lives of God's people. And when we hear those voices, we are called by a spiritual urgency that says we must act. The theologian Dietrich Bonhoeffer states, "Not to speak is to speak. Not to act is to act." We can no longer continue to be bystanders in the creation of a more just world. We are, by our sacred scriptures, compelled to not only engage issues of justice, but to do what is just. Therefore, the Southern Conference will be holding domestic violence forums in each of her associations over the next few months, beginning on March 28th in our Eastern Virginia Association. We will listen, discern, talk, and engage this issue with skill and sensitivity. With professional individuals who have been working in this field for many years, along with community agencies, as well as law enforcement, to create the awareness and to actualize our spiritual commitment. In doing so, we will assist in equipping our laity and clergy with the tools to minister effectively within churches and communities with those impacted by domestic violence. I encourage you to join us as we come together to address this issue as a community of faith. Look for the announcements of the events being held in your association. We are the Southern Conference, committed to being a mission-minded, justice-hearted conference of the United Church of Christ. Thank you, and